Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We are continuing our Lord Pirate Criminal Rogue Trader Early Access Alpha playthrough. That's a mouthful. As a quick recap, we found Janus. We landed on Janus, we were attacked, and quickly learned that there are rebels that are disrupting the planet's operations. So we can't supply Footfall with provisions, or any other planet for that matter, until we resolve the rebel problem. We did add Yrliet, who is an Aeldari. We added a Xenos to our party. She is carrying her Aeldari long rifle, 4 penetration, 4 to 19. I'm very excited to use Yrliet and see how effective we can be. We did upgrade her ballistic scores. We did add some other interesting traits for basically like she's going to gain high dodge, or she has high dodge. We gain the lone wolf attribute, so we're going to put her out alone more than 4 spaces away from any ally. And that should buff her dodge an extra 20%. So she's going to be an invasion tank sniper. I don't know if she needs to do much tanking. So with that in mind, we are going to learn more about these rebels. We did have an old servant who let the enemy in the back gate, and he is convinced that the governor of the planet is up to no good. So we are going to try to gain some more information and see what's what. The planet's also undergoing weird mutations, so that's kind of interesting. Return to void ship. We're gonna wait. What is this? Last pistol? Okay. I actually think this. Yeah, we're gonna give you the chainsword. I don't know if you'd want to use a chainsword. Deceased arms and face are covered in small boils that ooze cloudily, pus even after death. Dried berries. Um. Okay. No.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
So we can. Maybe we can go out there and explore. We're gonna just. We're kind of.
Because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their. I'll guide your vessel and lead you on your way.
We're also keeping Cassie off the ship, just letting people. A decorative spire hastily turned into a watchtower is sure sign. What? Let's finish that. A sure sign of turbulent situations on the Agra world.
I won't tolerate weakness. I did fine.
The fountain is an expensive toy for the nobility. Pure water is currently bubbling from it, but additional pipes on it indicate the presence of separated siphons for sparkling wine and other beverages.
Pay attention.
Interesting. We have our Sloan launcher. Chains or ropes with shackles on the end can be seen from the water. Signet ring. Okay. Persuasion tests. Can we go over? Alright, we can. So we're 105. Good to know. Don't we have... What's our other ring? Signet ring, signet ring. Dual signet rings.
Victory awaits.
Alright, we're gonna pack those as cargo.
A new challenge for me?
The chapel is built out of luxurious materials, but the holy place looks half abandoned. You cannot smell any burnt incense in the air. You see no seals of cleansing on the door, and you hear no prayers. No human voices or vox recordings. Interesting. This place seems like it was recently disturbed. Dust has been swept from the stones and in some unidentified dirt between the cracks, and you notice several thin scratches on the surface.
None shall stand in my way.
So this servant looks different. So maybe we can talk to them. Nope. Let me open the actual mission. Um,
I align my path with yours.
Join me in prayer.
okay. Let's go back to the
I
main,
tire of idleness.
the main
Let's move.
square.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Huh. Alright.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
We can't actually go out there. Oh, here we go. There's more. Seal containers of the Imperial insignia and seals of trade to ship that deliver goods to the planet. Alright.
Follow my lead.
We learned from the last time, we always want to check the servitors. The most effective representation of the local flora are assembled in the flower beds. Unfamiliar fruits are ripening in
It's
carefully
about time.
pruned plants. Security officer. There we go. A hulking man dressed in a uniform marking him out as an officer. The gubernatorial guard is closely monitoring his subordinates as they surround the building. Sensing your approach, he whips around, his face going pale, and offers a low bow. Your lordship, please do not stray too close to the building. One of the terrorists from today's attacks has holed himself up in there. He could be dangerous. Ah, perfect. What's going on here? Ready to report, your lordship. We conducted a sweep of the area after the attack. All the assassins were arrested or neutralized except for one. The officer scowls darkly. He sealed himself inside. He already injured 2 guards who tried to reach him. But there's no need to worry. We'll poison him and clear the last dregs of dirt from the estate. I have only one question, officer. Why have you not already done it? The rogue trader is here, and the longer you delay, the more you put his life at needless risk. The officer flinches slightly at Abelar's snarl. It is inexcusable, your lordship. The barrels of poison were only just delivered, but we're ready to begin now. You're going to poison the rebel? The officer nods. We're using insecticide from our stockpiles, your lordship. We don't have any military-grade poisons, but we don't need them, not for this parasite. Who is he? The officer brows furrows. To tell the truth, your lordship, I am more concerned with clearing the area right now than with his identity. We're not expecting to get any valuable intel from him, unless we find something on his corpse after we're done with our job. What's so special about this building? It's one of the utility buildings. Fortunately, it was empty at the time of the attack. There were no potential hostages or innocent people inside. If you ask me, I think this was the first place the killer came to when he was beating his retreat. We managed to round up all the others, but this one holed himself up in here. This is not an empty utility building, but an inactive backup crypt for storing refrigerant and freezing equipment. This is obvious. Your ignorance is depressing, servant. Sorry. I wanted to talk to the person inside. Are you sure it's not exactly safe, your lordship? You dare question me? Out of the way. The officer seems to remember himself and offers another low bow. Forgive me, your lordship. Act as you see fit. At the officer's signal, the other guards take a deferential step back, clearing your path to the door. Alright, we're gonna get some information out of this guy, one way or another.
Victory awaits.
When he approaches Saul, looking to our high voice shuts up. Pissed off, you won't take me alive. Better to put a bullet in my brain than let the governor's dogs get their hands on me. This worked before. For a long time, nothing happens, and the door opens with a quick click. Wounded rebel. This space is small, the corners filled with inky black shadows, but you can still make out the person in the room. He is desperately gripping a discharged last gun in his hand. The rebel looks at you in amazement. Is it really you? Okay. The young man, practically a boy, falls to his knees and stretches out his body to bloody hands towards you. His clothes are burned on one side and grimy with baked in blood. Your lordship, have mercy. You are the sovereign of this planet. Only you have the power to save us. Youth is a time of recklessness. I heard that said more than once in the school of Progenium and during my novitiate. But youth is also time for directness. Let us listen to this young man before we judge him. Alright, save you from what? From Governor Viat. Everyone here knows what she's doing to us. We put up with it for a long time, hoping that somebody would intervene and help us, but nobody ever did. She's turned the whole world into a slaughterhouse. People are rounded up like rocks from the settlement, supposedly to go to the palace, and they're never seen again. Her servants pour something over the fields, then people lose their minds. They start hearing voices and seeing evil spirits. And while we're dying, she's sitting behind her white walls and feasting on our bones. Yrliet's face twists. Sacrifice is madness, pain, and death. Even in so primitive a society as this, such rites seems senseless, not worthy of such efforts. What is this? A random quirk of nature or something darker? You're telling me people are seeing evil spirits? Yes. Others are going feral and attacking their loved ones. And then there's the boy lowers his voice. People say that in some settlements, well, they've stopped upholding the law altogether, imperial law and the law of basic human decency. People are literally turning into animals. Who's behind the rebels? He swallows nervously and looks at you with fear. Your lordship, I beg you, don't ask me that. I can't sell out my brethren. It's over for me, but the others, I won't betray them. Persuasion. There will be no end to the war on the Splinter until I get a handle on the situation. But to do that, I need to meet with your leader. Persuasion check succeeded. Good. You have really high persuasion. The boy hesitates for a few seconds, then his head drops limply. As long as you keep your word. I've never been in their camp. None of us have. Only the chief saw one person from their base. He came a few times bringing weapons and orders. He said he represented a greater force than we could imagine. He said that the governor's dogs will pay for their reprisals in the settlements. But that's not where they're hidden. They keep their distance from ordinary folk. We have it all worked out so that if anyone gets caught, the others aren't caught with them. But I swiped the chief's Vox. I thought after I killed the governor, I could use the message coordinates to find the base and hide out there. The boy retrieves a Vox from his pocket and holds it out to you with a shaking hand. That's everything I know, your lordship. Get up and come with me. I give you my word as a rogue trader you will live. The rebel looks at you in bewilderment, and then bows low before you. When he speaks, his voice trembles. Your lordship, thank you. Thank you for this kindness. I never thought I'd survive this. This man is under my protection. See to it that he is held safely in custody until his fate is decided. Alright. So we're going to wait to decide his fate. A dumbfounded expression appears on the officer's face. With the deepest respect, your lordship, the officer thinks better of his next words and abruptly bows. It will be done. Thank you, your lordship. Without your patronage, I would already be dead. They better take care of him. Okay, there are goods in here. Let's
explore tool is blessed with multifunctionality.
So we'll put that there. We're gonna pack that as cargo. Oh wait, that's what I was looking for. There we go. Ooh, crap. We're going to switch. Wait. Okay. There we go. We don't want to diminish her dodge ability, so I don't want any dodge penalties on her.
A new challenge for me?
Alright. Evox with the recording. The rebels' conversation will make it possible to launch a large-scale reconnaissance operation. Rogue Trader must return to their ship and engage in systems in their search.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Alright, I'm just gonna quick save in case me talking to the governor goes astray. It might. It very well might. We shall see.
It's about time.
Alright. You neglected to mention the strange changes in the planet's flora and fauna. You've been speaking to the Magos then, a very wise man. However, his fixation on evolutionary processes seems a little extreme to me. Janus was heavily cultivated. Forests were cleared and mountains raised across half the planet. It is no surprise that we're still notching the consequences of those changes. It is possible that the plant mutations are connected to waste runoff from the harvesting equipment, and the changes in the wildlife behavior could be a reaction to the expansion of the cultivated area. Ms. Spencer shakes her head with a laugh. Are you surprised by my knowledge of the topic? Our whole dynasty has dedicated itself to taming Janus, this plentiful yet stubborn planet. Every member of the Viat bloodline is versed in the fundamentals of planetary engineering and its consequences. Rumors have reached me about oddities among Janus' population. I don't deny it. Some of our experiments exact a higher toll on the population than others. You see, recently one of the noble families of Janus has taken on the difficult task of enhancing the attributes of our workers. So far, it has involved introducing experimental supplements to their food and mental conditioning in monitored settlements. Sometimes procedures are disrupted, and part of the population suffers from side effects. The specialists of the Gravis family would be better placed to inform you on this topic, but alas, they are currently engaged in the field. Alright, you are forcing settlements to pay their tithes in human bodies. What, really, Rogue Trader? You speak as if you actually believe the claims of those wretched peasants. I do not ask anyone to pay the tithes in human bodies. I am reducing the burden on the settlements which have suffered as a result of unnecessary experiments involving enriched foods, and I'm gathering the worst affected subjects, those who are no longer capable of work, for further study. Some among my circle would call such a concern for the underclass a weakness which may have incited rebellion among the emboldened rabble. Alright, the tech priest mentioned ancient ruins belong. Alright, so she's trying to, like, explain it away. I'm a little bit skeptical, but we shall see. I know what you are referring to, strange structures of an unknown material from the prevention of any unfortunate accidents. I ordered the area to be declared out of bounds for all. Some things are better off left under the thick layer of dirt beyond the grasp of even the enlightened minds of the Mechanicus. Alright, I have to go. Okay.
Follow my lead.
So, she's saying they were trying to enhance the population, subdue them, and some experiments went wrong. I'm not sure if I buy it. So let's, excuse me, let's head back to the void ship to scan. Alright, Elon track. Yellow gestures to your attention. As you once sought my help, now I'm seeking yours. Time has come to dispel the final shadow on our path. I have hidden the truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler, and I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way on the condition that you bring me to them. Why did you not say anything? No other path was open to me, but now our paths are aligned, and my decision was motivated not by caprice, but by reason, which compels me now to be honest with the person who can fix all of this. Everything you have discovered, everything you have learned from your kind, they are all traces of the same calamity. A calamity that will eclipse all the strife and the wars on the face of this world. All the signs were plain to see, but I was here, and the Mon King failed to recognize the coming storm. Please follow me, Rogue Trader. You must, if this world truly matters to you. Alright. If one of the Imperium's worlds is in danger, so be it. I will follow you. Let's go, Alantak. I pray to the gods that we are not too late. Okay, so we don't need to scan because she knows where they are. Now the question is, let's go. You'll soon see everything for yourself, Milan talk.
Victory awaits.
I love like the environment just feels so different than Footfall. Okay, so we are going to
A
athletics
soldier
check.
would have been
Ow.
disciplined for such a performance.
Holy smokes.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
I wanted to talk to the rebels.
Doubt is
Alright,
futile.
we're gonna kind of quickly upgrade. The strategist may use leader abilities on allied targets within any stratagem from any stratagem. So affecting only one ally increased. Let me see. Do we want to power weapons? What are we? Yeah, we can cancel that out. What are we sporting here? Plasma? Is plasma a power weapon? I think so. I don't fully know though. It's not solid. Oh, plasma weapon expert. We have plasma weapon proficiency, so plasma weapon expert. Maximum damage +2. So we're gonna focus on plasma weapon. Assassin. Okay. I'm trying to think. So the assassin makes 2 single shots against the same target with the current weapon. Both attacks offer minus 20% penalty to hit chance. The assassin focuses all our attention on one marked target, gaining plus perception bonus. Assassin's perception bonus. Where's perception? 40. So 2. Ooh, 2 to register chance and agility bonus. 20% to dodge chance against this. Alright. I kind of like... What's this? The assassin moves to the marked target within assassin's current. We're going to do total focus.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Abelard. Applying voice command abilities on an ally in any adjacent cell refunds 1 action point. Multi-weapon, plasma, flame weapon. Dueling. The character gains to parry melee attacks. Increase movement points by 2. So that's good because we're gonna make you be able to be mobile.
Sets my path.
What are we doing here? Distracting shots of veterans next round. Next range attack reduces their enemy's dodge and parry against melee attacks. Okay. The veteran can use this ability after melee attack. Combat, respite, ready, go. The veteran gains 20% bonus to effectiveness of their covers. All the veterans' attacks gain an additional penetration bonus equal to half the current stacks. Alright. So, the next range attack reduces the enemy's dodge and parry against melee attacks by... also ignores veterans. Okay, we're gonna pick distracting shots.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
Strategist here. So affecting 3 or more three or more allies within 1 stratagem refunds a strategist 1 action point. So we're going to be focusing on her ability to buff and bring it down. And assassin moves to the marked target within assassin's current plus agi bonus. So the agi agility is not great. Perception's good. A weakened enemy is the perfect target. This melee attack is even deadlier against a marked, stunned, prone, or blinded target. A market? I think that means marked. So we're going to do this because we can mark the enemy and then gain the armor penetration, if I'm reading that right, which I might not.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
My competences are not that universal.
How are you too far? You're right next to them.
Flesh is weak.
Oh, careful now.
24. Okay, you.
A new challenge for me?
Okay, so we're gonna
State your intention.
have you come here. You guys come down here. Are we?
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Take a knee.
Oh,
and bow
okay. I was
before
gonna
me.
see if we could. Alright, kill the intruders. I was hoping we could talk to them. I really tried. Stop, lower your weapons.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Bastards!
At your beck and call. It
Alright,
will
we're
be
gonna
done.
endure.
Step aside.
So
The
we're gonna come
navigator
over
is
here.
coming. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Doubt is
Oh,
for the
I meant to shoot the 85% chance,
faith
but
without deeds is worthless.
alright, let's see if we can
I
knock
need
this guy out.
targets, not targets.
Nice. Alright. I was seeing if we could somehow, I don't know why, but I was like really hoping we could talk to them. Oh, I don't know why we didn't drop that first. Alright. We're going to enter. Is there?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I am his will made manifest. I'll do it.
Alright, let's take some of these guys out.
Doubt is
Oh,
for the weak.
15.
This is why I was chosen.
Wow.
I'll do it.
61.
I need targets,
Righteous
not
fury.
guides. I'll do it. Strike is a prayer. Faith without deeds
So
is
I'm
worthless.
assuming that gives us some.
I'll do it.
Oh, nope. That was dumb. I need to do that before.
That was
Ow.
insulting.
Oh, there are more guys down there.
Suits my purposes.
Alright, let's... I think...
That is for the weak. I need targets, not guidance. God Emperor, move through me. Be
Okay,
the
let
fire
me see.
in my
Can
heart.
you take out this
As the
guy?
Emperor
Maybe?
commands, I act.
He missed? Okay.
Already done. Nothing of value has been lost.
I move
Ooh,
as if unseen.
That's not...
I hear you moving. No more.
Okay, we're gonna wait. This rebel, I was really hoping we could... Ow. He has a melting gun, maybe? They're heavily armed for being a rebel outfit. Okay.
Follow my lead. Victory is imminent.
Alright, I thought we would knock him back.
That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
Alright, I guess our charge
Indeed.
missed. Unfortunately. That's okay though.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
We're just taking people out. We're gonna save. I'm a little bit nervous for that guy. Let me see, what can we do? 65.
Rejoice in battle!
Okay. We hit him a lot. Oh, why did we
As
not
the
do
Emperor
this?
commands, I act.
We should have buffed ourselves.
Not a
Alright,
problem
boys
for
of
me.
command, buff,
Nothing I can't do.
buff.
I need targets, not guidance. Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Shot on the run.
Doubt is for the
Another
weak.
point. Only 10%. I don't like
As the
that. I'd
Emperor
rather get
commands, I
secure
act.
damage on.
Not my specialty.
Alright.
All
We're
too
gonna just
easy.
keep hitting them.
I
Okay,
approach
we're
the
just gonna-
designated position. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Eliminate. We should be able to dodge anything they throw at us up there. What is the, wait, what? Are we fighting the Aeldari now? Aeldari Guardian? Why are we, okay, this just got way more interesting. Oh, we did not mean to do that.
It will be done.
Okay, well, we are going to
At your beck
head
and
over
call.
there and get them. They pose a much bigger risk, in my opinion. We want to.
Me,
We're gonna drop, move,
if you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
drop our stratagem.
If I may.
Running binary.
Missed, son of a gun. We took out his.
Nothing.
Penetrating strike. Let's mark this guy. Nice, Righteous Fury. Pascal coming in hot. Okay. You don't have.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
This is unacceptable.
Faith without deeds
Oh
is
no, we're
worthless.
stuck.
Already done.
Dodge again, back into the other one. Son of a gun.
Not a problem
Okay, we're
for
gonna
me.
drop it off Pascal. 24. You finish him off, thank you. That's why I like the 2 leaders. We really.
I will not. I move swiftly to strike.
Okay.
Stop trying, monkey.
Apparently that's too far away, which. Okay, running down. It's an alpha. Not perfect, but still pretty good. Miss Berry. Okay,
I
forceful
will do
strike.
my duty. Indeed.
Missed.
At your beck and call.
Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being
We're gonna
ordered
drop it on our
around.
rogue trader.
Suits my purpose.
My goodness. Alright,
Oh,
we should have
do
dropped that
it.
on him first. That would have made more sense.
Isn't this a
Nope.
job for the serfs?
I found stage.
Or why is this guy so shifty? Alright, we're gonna debuff him. Oh, we're gonna shut
I'll
on
do
the
it.
run.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the
We're
fire
gonna
in
dash.
my
We're just
heart.
trying to get up. %. 3%. Okay, we're gonna do this.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Man, we do
Already
that.
done.
Miss.
I don't have time for this.
Alright.
If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath you.
I'll live another day.
I'd rather not. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Wait, what? The hell just happened?
It will be done.
Oh, we moved over there and then... Oh, come on. And now we're not...
I will do my duty.
Is there any way for us to get this
Battlefields are
guy?
always drowned in scarlet. I'm afraid not.
Not in line of sight. Fantastic. Alright.
Me? If you
Pascal.
insist, Lord Captain.
Cogitation failed. Request approved.
Okay, we did some damage at least.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may?
Explorers know one route forward. Request denied.
Are you? They already have a mark on them, so we can't mark again. It's just super shifty.
Doubt is for the weak. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it.
Oh boy.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Who even taught you
Oof.
to fight like this?
Ouch. Okay,
Not a
we're
problem
dropping
for
kill
me.
zone strategists on them.
I will take
We'll
all
take
of you
the-
with me.
Potential damage.
Nothing I can't do.
Dodge. Son of a gun. Son of a gun.
Just designate a target.
Oh my goodness.
You cannot force me, Elantak.
Alright. We're gonna
My
not
base
screw
is at
this
the
up
fort.
again. And we're just gonna go full on
Victory is
6%.
imminent. It will
Man,
be
this
done.
guy is insane.
I'm not interested.
I don't know what we
Me?
need to do.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Nope.
My competencies are not that universal. Request approved.
Man, I don't...
Guided
I
by
don't know what
faith.
to say. I don't know how we hit him.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Ow.
Rookies.
Yeah, we're gonna surround him in melee.
All too easy. Already done.
Oh man. Total focus. So, one enemy creature within 15
I
cells.
understand your intent. If I must.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Alright, we're gonna back out. Alright,
If only that were possible. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Activate calculated fury
ow.
algorithm.
Rogue Trader down.
Don't know what to do.
No good, but that's okay.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Rejoice in battle.
And use all of it to reload, which is a painful. Alright,
That is
you
for
get
the
1 AP back.
I'll do it.
You just need to hit this guy once.
If it serves your cause.
This is insane.
This tedium is beneath me.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Okay,
I will do my duty.
come on. There's gotta be.
If I may.
Indeed.
Alright.
Someone else can do this. At your beck and call.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not
Okay.
a servitor.
We hit him. Maybe we just have to use.
Running binary override. Computation.
AoE damage?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh wow, finally.
I need targets, not guidance. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape
Thank
the
you.
Emperor's judgment.
Holy mac and cheese. Yrliet's usually dispassionate faces contorted in a grimace of pain and rage. Your elucidator activates when she begins speaking in her own language. I swear to Cain's riven heart, Marion, you will pay for your treachery. You will drink of the cup of suffering to the very bottom. You will walk the path to torment and... Alright. I don't know what you're talking about, but I promise I'll gladly help you pour the cup of suffering down their throat. Alright, well, who knew the tempest was raging beneath that unruffled surface? Yrliet eyes closes. Wow, Yrliet closes her eyes, sucks in a breath through her teeth, and quickly murmurs something. When she opens her eyes, her face is once again a mask of cool serenity. She looks at you and begins to speak, this time in low Gothic. Please excuse me, Elantok. I allowed the turmoil in my soul to win over my reason. A slip like that could cost me more than you can ever even imagine. My very soul. I must be more careful, even in the face of treachery. Isn't it time you told me what's going on here? I see no other path. You deserve the truth. We call ourselves the children of the Syrian. Aeldari is another name of ours. We are the echoes of the great empire that once ruled the galaxy and created new worlds. The planet that you call Janus is one such maiden world, the Lithaland, a haven that our ancestors made for their kin. For many millennia, only the shadows of our predecessors lived among the ruins until you humans came here. We are the heirs, and we are entirely within our rights to call the maiden world our own. However, our arrival is not a tragedy, not a homecoming. Sorrow seeps into Yrliet's voice. We belong to Craft Road Krudarak, which fell on the border of the Star region. Only the providence of the merciful gods allow us to escape the fate that befell those whose souls perished amidst the stardust among with our abode. Destroying the Aeldari Craft Road is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it. Pascal's green visors flash with interest. Pascal carefully clarifies. Which border exactly? You don't need to know that, Iron Monken. I'm aware of your looting practices. After the calamity, the Lithaland offered my kin a sanctuary, a place of respite in the ruins of our ancestors, under the canopy of the forest created by the wisdom of our world's singers, living alongside your kind who reaped the fruits of our labor with such vulgarity. You came to Janus along with the rest of the Aeldari? No, my path brought me to Lithaland later. Yrliet hesitates. By another route. It was Moran who welcomed me here. He was one of the surviving Farseers of Kudarak. He was with a handful of Asirani who have escaped death and found the path here to the destroyed cradle of our kind. They were outraged when they saw how the Monkang had ravaged our flourishing garden. How are your kin connected to the uprising on the planet? The Asirani do not enter battles they cannot win. However, it is in our power to direct the currents so that the elements themselves wash obstacles and enemies from our path. And so it was in this case, Moran, the Farseer of the Kudarak, saw a future without the Monken, and we followed his lead. We simply used the Monking's passions against him, their love of freedom and anarchy, their love of domination and violence. Stoking enmity between servants and rulers is easier when your targets are governed by emotion rather than reason. My kin became military advisors to the Monkang who rose up against the ruler of this world. I had a different mission, to become Vistenza handler, since the rebels would be unable to get to her until both sides were sufficiently weakened. The ruler of the humans had never seen a child of Assyrian before, and so she accepted a lie about a degenerate branch of Monken dwelling far from their own kind. Why did your own kind attack you? I know not the answer to that question. Yrliet lowers her head. Many cycles have passed since I departed these forests and my kin. They cannot have forgotten me, can they? Why would a handful of Xenos go to war against the whole planet? You can't kill everyone. You struggle to understand the children of Assyrian, and I do not blame you for that. We too are different. Yrliet says nothing for a few moments, choosing her words. Monket, walk blindly into the future. We choose the path guided by our Farseers. Kudarak was the birthplace of the powerful watchers of the things to come. Our leaders were selected from among their ranks, and their word was set in stone, unshakable like the universe itself. Moran, our leader here, is one of that group. The children of the Assyrian are subject to his will and he is subject to the will of his visions. Marianne saw the Lilithon in a vision, suffering the crying out to be cleansed, and we did everything we could to rid the maiden world of the Monken. Our lives, our desires, all that is dust compared to the light of the path that Moran has chosen for us. At least that is what my kin believe. I used to believe it too, until recently. What are you telling me all this? What's brought on this candor? Alantak, your arrival has thrown my path into disarray, and lifted the veil on the truth that had been hidden from me. While I was shadowing the humans' ruler, I failed to see the signs that there was another threat looming over the Lithon besides the Monken's deeds. The threat should be familiar to you, as it is to other intelligent species in the galaxy. We call it Salatresh, she who thirsts, goddess of chaos. Disfigurements, it seems you call these mutations, are the sure signs of this threat. But mutilating living forms, this malevolent power subjugates them and bends them to its will. You have seen the deformities in the faces of those who are closer to the Lithothan's bodies than others, the rebels who hide under the canopy of these forests. The Monken are weak in spirit. They are susceptible to the propositions of she who thirsts, and in their drive to attain her poison gifts, they perform perverse rituals in her name. Rituals that require sacrifices, like the Monkens who were brought to the palace and never seen again. The Lilithan's spirit world senses the threat, and resists as much as is able. The living things that inhabit this world are becoming its weapons. Weapons turned against the Monken. Poisonous plants, rabid beasts, these are all like the blade in the Lilithan's hands as she fights the coming Salatresh. So the world's fighting chaos. It's alive. That's so interesting. The signs that have been revealed to me, they all indicate the presence of corruption on this world. Tendrils of corruptions may be threatening through the world spirit, poisoning it even as we speak. But for corruption to take hold on the planet so quickly requires effort directed by the will of another. Yrliet pauses. I believe Vicenna Viat is in thrall of the will of Salatresh. Ooh. What? Vicenna Viziat, the governor who has duly served the dynasty and the Imperium for decades? Rogue trader, I hope you will not stand for such scurrilous slander aimed at one of your finest servants. I was already suspicious of her. Alright. If Vicenna is to blame, then why haven't you gone to the palace and killed her already? There is only one crime graver than serving Slim Thresh. It is betraying the children of Assyrian for her benefit. Moran saw the past. He beheld the future. How could he not see the dark stain on his face? How could he fail to do everything in his power to rid the Lithithan of this canker? Your Levites grows angrier, more piercing. Before I rip this poison seed from the Lithithan's body, I will make Moran answer me. Alright. Maybe Vicenz is tainted from consorting with the archenemy. We will have to find out for ourselves. Perhaps the signs I uncovered have failed to convince you. I pray to the gods that other proof, something more comprehensible to you, will emerge to sway your opinion. Solenthres is deceitful and cunning. She subtly penetrates the soul, offering false perfection, luring victims into her web with promises of a wicked ideal. The ruler of the Monken perhaps does not even know that her soul has been corrupted. We want to meet with the leaders of the uprising. We better keep moving. Alright, well that was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and do some quick looting. What do we have here? Melt-a-gun? Yes, we will take another melt-a-gun. Shuriken catapult? Yes, please. Aeldari chainsword? I think so. Aeldari ranger armor. We're gonna pack the rest as cargo. Alright, let's get you into something more comfortable. Aeldari ranger armor. Yeah, that's better. I like the sniper more so, but this has... Alright, we're gonna get rid of this stuff. That's just not, doesn't make sense for you. We're gonna go ahead and put that on there. Give you some rapid fire.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh,
Speak, Elantark.
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone.
demolition 50.
I help
So
others better than
What is it? State your intention. I have traveled far darker paths.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
okay, can we get that? Alright, we'll pack that as cargo. This is exciting.
My success is
The runes from the lines of an ancient Zeno poem that tells of the creation of Lilithon, of turning a lifeless dead world into a blooming garden.
None shall stand
So we're just
in
gonna
my
do
way.
the looting here, and then we're gonna call this an episode. I am absolutely in shock at how things have turned out. And then dimness under the canopy, you notice the outlines of machines, portable generators that provide power to the camp. Some of the machines have fallen into disuse, and it would be impossible to make sense of the cables and wires strewn about the floor without the help of a tech priest. I wonder if we can turn things off. So we have goods and other things, much more to explore down here and up there. But we're going to save that for next episode. If you're enjoying the playthrough, please be sure to drop a thumbs up and comment. And if you have any interest in supporting the channel, please consider subscribing. I'm actively trying to grow my channel, and your support means a lot. So I hope to see you in future videos. Shadowcoast out.